Hey Aquarius, how are you? Oh, well, Knight of Wands wanted to show its face, so that's something coming in fast, unexpected. Wow, money. I like it. So this is just pre-shuffle. How are you guys? We're going to do your reading. I have been extremely sick. I've had tested positive for flu, but also had all the symptoms. I didn't get tested, but had all the symptoms for the virus, so the C virus. So very sick. I'm so sorry I've been gone. Looks like unexpected money coming in, and it looks like it's something that there's some sort of truth around it. Let me see one more, and then we'll lay out a full spread. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. So something like holding on tight, fear of lack. But there's a knowing. Knowing that you deserve this, I don't know. That's a little confusing. Let's just lay out a full spread. But definitely that was a strong message for money incoming, okay? How are you? Hope you guys are well. I think 2024 is going to be a really good year for money and abundance. I think a lot of us have done a lot of inner work and healing, and it was very draining. And, you know, it kind of is like that realizing, oh, I don't get to just do this and be done with it. It's kind of ongoing. But this is, I feel like, a year where the benefits of it starts to show. So Eight of Swords, Trapped, Queen of Wands, interesting, and the Moon. So for some of you, you may have been kind of tied to somebody that was somewhat of a drama queen or difficult, is what I'm feeling from this Queen of Wands, which isn't typically Queen of Wands meaning. Why the Moon card? Ten of Swords. I feel like somebody's, there's been like I don't know if awakening is the right word, but a realization about somebody being unhealthy for you and an ability to let them go, not knowing that you could in the past, or accept that they are the way they are and not trying to change it, just kind of like being okay with it. But let's do a left spread. What is going on for Aquarius? In love, the person or situation on your mind. Just saw the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, the Empress could be dealing with the Libra, but this is, your energy is one of knowing your value, self-care, self-love. Maybe it's just kind of finally learning to love oneself when in the past maybe not even really knowing what that meant. It's like having a compassion for oneself and for even one's flaws or mistakes, knowing that that came from a place of experiences and woundedness. There's a strong growth element in this card. Libra energy too. So Six of Pentacles, overall energy. I feel like Aquarius, you guys are somebody have been in a position to give, maybe in not in an unrequited scenario where you're not you've given. There could be some charity here. Maybe like a martyr energy where it's like, oh, I don't need anything, I just want to give, you know, or there's something like that. Person or situation on your mind, Six of Wands. So this person, I'm gonna have to clarify that, but I feel like this person is seeing your value now. Wow. Interesting. How they view you, the Death card. That is a major transition of energies. Wow. This is super strong. Justice card in reverse. How they view the situation is unfair. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, what do they know anyway? Oh my gosh. You guys have been dealing with so many toxic. I'm sorry. I mean, this is beautiful for you, terrible for, you know, not so great for the person you're dealing with, the devil. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. This is somebody that, remember when I started to tell you what I thought this meant and then I hesitated? I started to say that it's like they view you in a high regard, but then I felt a glitch and it was kind of like they view themselves in a high regard. And look at that right underneath, the devil. They're not letting go, I'll say that. Okay, what you cannot see. 7 of Pentacles, they're waiting. Interesting. This person does not want to let you go. Tarot's advice, 4 of Swords. Take a step back. Heal. I think you've done a lot of that. It's kind of like a timeout, meditative energy. Wow. Outcome, King of Pentacles, beautiful. So you're releasing a toxic energy here. Very strong reading. Choosing what yourself, realizing there's a strong realization of how much I've given and given and given, and there's a, you know, kind of that, well, where I've given so much, you know, where's my payoff? Where do I get the reward? Where does all the work I put in come back to me? That's kind of, I feel like that might be letting go, being let go of. Self-love, 9 of Cups, choosing oneself. I think somebody, maybe even not on purpose, but there was a draining energy here. Somebody very self-centered, give, take. And you know what's funny is I don't even feel like this person appreciated everything you gave, you know? Let's just get some general clarifiers. The Well. Aquarius, you guys kind of got sucked into some situation that really literally kind of changed your ability to view things rationally. And I feel like that is, it's like you got sucked down a rabbit hole. I feel like that's coming, you've come out of that. Better, stronger. Money is at the end of this. Knight of Wands. Back into your power, taking action. Ace of Swords, yeah, truth, clarity. Victory after a battle. So whatever this energy is that's been totally draining you, no more. Things are turning around. This person is going to try and, you know, mind F themselves and maybe others into thinking this is unfair for them. But what's really happening is that it's finally actually the way it's supposed to be. Let me see what this symbol says. 10 of Cups. Self-love. You are really, really coming into appreciation for yourself and everything you've done. Look at this, and you're being rewarded. Major money. 9 of Pentacles. Everything here is screaming. It's Aquarius's turn. Look at that. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. This is wealth and independence. 10 of Cups and love. Self-love, maybe. It doesn't look like it's just self-love. Outcome is King of Pentacles. What's that? 5 of Wands. Beating competition. There's some sort of competition that you're going to outshine or overcome. Let's look at how does Aquarius feel about this situation? Patient, more balanced than before. This is beautiful. Sagittarius energy. It's kind of this has an what's the word? Equanimity. It's like having. So here's something that is hitting me pretty hard. Just to tell you guys real quick. You know, if you're a tree and you're well grounded and a storm comes, yeah, you sway back and forth, but you're not rigid. It's just like you let things blow by you. That's like an equanimity, right? And there's a calmness and a stability about you. And, you know, that's extremely seductive. A quality that's extremely seductive is just having a calm confidence, and that is where this is feeling like you are. And there's money at the end of it. Talk to us more about money. What's this money? The way that you've been, there's well, I feel like this is a wishing well. This is all about, I think, abundance. Yes, look at this. Aquarius, there you are in your own reading. Wishes coming true. Look at that. What is the Star card? This is about hopes, healing, everything you dream of, and it clarified the well. So it's the future you. It's like coming into self and coming into carrying yourself in a high regard. It's things that you've wished for, things that you've wanted that maybe you struggled with the past. And I think what happened here is that you came to realize that the giving and generosity that you shine upon others is some of that needs to be redirected towards yourself. And I feel a glitch in that, almost like it's not even that you did it on purpose, but it's suddenly coming back around tenfold. I mean, how powerful is that? The Star clarifying the well. It's kind of like the energy and effort you've given to others is finally paying off. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles. I love this reading. Queen of Wands. Okay, I want to see what's going on in love. What's happening in love? I want to grab a different deck. Okay, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This feels like something new. And if you're holding on to somebody from the past, it might indicate that they do have this strong love for you, even though it may not be the healthiest scenario. But again, you've got that energy of equanimity. It's like this stability that can sway with the storm, but not be uprooted. I just saw a power. Okay, I wish I had pulled that. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. So, see, someone new. I love it. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So, once we accept that someone negative isn't working for us right now, and we're not playing that, but it was so great in the past, we're not playing that past game, right? We're not hanging on to the past, and we're not hanging on to a potential like, well, it could be so good, or a fantasy in our head, and we're not spinning our wheels trying to make it something. We're fantasizing about it, which is keeping our heart tied up, right? Once we're able to be that tree and sway with whatever happens, we can't help but make space for something else to come in. But if we're cluttering our hearts and our minds with the fantasy of someone or the memory of how it was, we are blocking the happiness and true love that we deserve, because we're staying stuck in that energy. So I feel like coming into oneself, releasing, accepting the way things are, and just being okay with it, having that equanimity feel, is opening space for someone new. Tell me a little more about this new person. Wow, forgiveness. So that's got to be a strong message for someone too. You know, not to hold wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You don't have to have, everything doesn't have to always be perfect to still be growth, you know? So there's maybe a need for somebody to forgive someone else because they weren't able to give to you the way you could give to them. It doesn't mean you still long for them, but you just don't hold that animosity anymore. Communicate clearly. So that might be your lesson for the new person. You know what I mean? Be authentic. Authentic is they've just recently discovered authenticity is a higher vibrational frequency than love. How amazing is that? And remember, I think one of the most seductive qualities is true, like a chill, a calmness. I think in you know, like, I don't know, what do you call it, research or studies or polls, people say what's attractive, and when people who are found their partner or found somebody that was long term and things were good with, it was that there was a calmingness with them. There was a calming flow, and I feel like that's where you are now, in your element. So how beautiful. Okay, let's talk in the comments, you guys. Let's do in the comments, let's talk about what our New Year's resolutions are, our goals. You know, what's the number one thing you'd want to see happen for yourself this year? And let's put it in the comments. Okay, I love you guys so much. Bye, Aquarius.